Hi viewers and welcome to the Sportwrap show. I'm your host Limba Mupetami. We have a host of stories lined up for you. Ryan Yamba has found a home with Derby County Football Club. We are joined by Esports athlete Freddy Mazila and local amateur boxer Gebhard Ipinge, who will be speaking about his recent fights in Senegal and his aspirations. But before we get into that, let's head over to the hit list. The biggest and most lucrative squash tournament, the BDO Namibian Open, gets underway at the Wanderers Squash Courts today till Saturday for all the squash lovers. As you can see, some of the players just getting ready for the squash competition. Moving on, Namibian international Elmo Kambendu scored a brace for Chippa United as they beat Richards Bay last night in the DStv Premiership. Check out the highlights of these two goals. Indeed, fantastic goals from the Namibian skipper. The Brave Gladiators of Namibia will face Gambia tomorrow at 7 o'clock in the Women Africa Cup of Nations qualifier match. The match will take place in Morocco. Here is fitness and conditioning coach Alfred Jenge speaking about the team's fitness, as well as the two players, Vewe Kotjipati and Lorraine Jossob, speaking ahead of the match. So have a look at this.
Hi Coach Alvi, please just give us a general overview of the team fitness.
Very happy so far. We're just 24 hours away from the big match. So we're just going down to drills, more tactical oriented drills that we want to push through. Physically, you can see how they are reacting, and also a good acclimatation towards the weather. It's not difficult weather, it's the weather that no, we expected at least humid weather, but everyone is in tune, and we're just looking forward to the big day, definitely.
Thank you. Hi Lorraine, can you just introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Lorraine Jossob, nickname Lalas. I play for Eros Ladies. I recently joined them and I'm enjoying football. Yeah.
You haven't played for the national team for quite some time. How does it feel being back?
Oh, I am very grateful for the privilege I am given, and I'm going to make the best out of it. Looking forward to play again in the national team jersey and represent the country and everyone at large.
Okay, we are playing a crucial game, or crucial qualifier against Gambia. How ready do you think you are ahead of the match?
I'm focused. I'm ready to face the challenge that we've been working on for this long time, and time will tell how ready I am, and come tomorrow, give the best I can.
Okay, you have been playing for the team for a long time now. And the team currently is a blend of old and new players, which is working quite well for them. How have you been motivating the team as a senior player, the youngsters now?
The youngsters, all I have to tell them is be you, do you, you know yourself, believe in yourself, and be the best you can be.
Hi Vewe, can you just introduce yourself, like where you play, how that is going for you? And
My name is Vewe or Kotjipati. I play currently in, or I'm transitioning to my new club, which is still kept as a secret as I'm just in the process of transiting. And as when it becomes official, I will definitely let you know. It's on the 30th of September that I'm moving, so you're gonna know.
Okay, can we talk about the previous club now? Where have you been playing? And
I've been playing at Borussia Mönchengladbach, and we just got promoted to the second division, which is the second Bundesliga. So with that, my contract ended on the 30th of June, and I am moving to a new club. I'm very happy for the new atmosphere, big city. So it's gonna be very, very inspiring. Yeah.
okay, we're playing Gambia tomorrow. How do you feel about that? What do you think your chances are?
Quite promising. Very interesting. First time I think that we are playing against Zambia, so I'm looking forward to the game. But as I also said, it's equipped with a lot of surprise moments. So we're gonna be a surprise element for them, and they also gonna be a surprise element to us.
Okay, you are a senior in the team.
Yes.
Played for this team for quite some time now. There are new faces in the team. The team is a blend of old and new players. You as a senior player, how have you been motivating the new players to stay on top of their game and so forth?
The new players came in and gelled with the team very well. So they have also made the gelling. The experience with the new players has been very smoothing. They came into a system which was not known to them, but they adapted very well. So as a senior player, my only experience to the players is the same experience that I also received when I was a junior player once. You know, for them to keep working hard, being disciplined, and just setting themselves also, in the mindset that they could play, and when they have given their moments and opportunities, grab it with both hands.
Derby County, a third-tier English Premier League club, has completed the signing of Namibian international footballer Ryan Nyambe. The versatile defender joins Derby as a free agent after leaving Wigan Athletic last season. The 25-year-old Namibian international right-back has joined on a contract which will run until January 2024 with an option to renew. Here's a short interview with the player.
It's upsetting really, but you want to be on the field, you want to be in the pitch, and it just gets you eager and more hungry to be out there.
So Paul Warne's brought you in. What have the conversations been like with him? I'm sure you're aware he's a very unique character. He's got something very different about him.
No, he seemed like a very genuine person from when I met him. A genuine person, that's really important to me. And but yeah, he seemed like a good guy.
And is it important for you as a player to feel wanted, because he's clearly spoke to you a while ago now over the summer, so this isn't just been something that's necessarily come up in the last week, 10 days. He's clearly had an interest in you for quite a while.
Yeah, as a person, you wanna feel wanted, obviously, and when you feel wanted, I think that's when you get the most out of someone. So for me, that's important.
So you've had this time where you've not been in a club, so now you're in. How eager are you to get down to working training, meeting the teammates, and then hopefully being involved in the squad in the near future?
I'm ready to go. I'm ready to meet everyone else. I've met some of the lads, and I'm ready to meet the rest of them. I just look forward to being on the training field. Just getting out in the stadium in front of the fans, and showing what I'm about.
You've been on international duty a couple of weeks ago. In terms of your general fitness, how are you feeling?
I feel match fit. I managed to play 290 minutes, so I feel generally fit. I feel good.
And just going back to coming to Derby, what sort of has appealed to you? Because clearly, as a free agent, you would have had other options as well. That you think Derby's the right place for you right now?
It's a good club. I think everyone knows that Derby is a Prem Standard club. Facilities they have, it's a big club, and the fan base, you don't get as much fans in stadiums as you do at Derby. And so I've obviously checked out my information background and stuff like that. It's just to get almost close to 30,000 fans. It's that's Prem Standard. So on a personal note as well, it's a place where I can see myself developing, and obviously just try and kick on my career.
You've been in League One before with Blackburn, so you understand the sort of expectation that comes with being a big club, if you like, in this division. What do you feel sort of required to be successful in this division from a player's perspective?
It's a tough league, definitely. League One, tough league. So I think consistency, you know, just getting the results, no matter how you get the results, it's just about consistency, and you know, that would take you miles ahead of every team if you can be consistent throughout the season.
How do you look back on that time in League One? I know it was only one season and you got promoted, but it must bring plenty of happy memories for you.
Yeah, definitely. It's kind of my breakthrough season at the same time, kind of really. So, and obviously when you get to the end and you're promoted, it's, you know, you just get that joy, that good feeling. It was worth it.
And I guess this is a new challenge for you as well, because it's outside the Northwest. You've been at Blackburn and Wigan before, so a completely new challenge for you in a way. Yeah,
definitely, and I'm looking forward to it. I was obviously staying at a hotel yesterday and 2 days before, and the people around here like really, really genuine and nice, and it's like warm welcome, and it seems like a good place.
You've got a smile on your face, so as we mentioned earlier, you must be just eager now. Get started, everything's done. Crack on and focus on football.
Yeah, definitely. Just want to be on the pitch and train with the lads.
Now we cross over to the game changer, or rather, yes, to the game changer segment, but please do not move an inch. On today's Game Changers segment, we have an episode of Athletes World, and we are joined by Freddy Mazila, an international esports athlete that has represented Namibia for over 6 years. Check out what he has to say.
Well, for this one, it's definitely a different one. We are at the MTC Innovation Center, and I'm pretty excited for this one because I am joined by the one, the only, Freddy. Freddy, before we go on, I don't want to call you by a real name. So I'm as a gamer, not necessarily a gamer, but as a gamer, what do you go by?
I go by the name of Zabskop.
Zabskop.
Yeah,
that's the name on the shirt.
Yeah, that's the name on the shirt. Yeah.
Before people claim you or call you a gamer, please tell our viewers exactly what you are or who you are.
What the right terminology
What the right terminology is.
Yeah, the right terminology is esports athlete.
Esports athlete.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. That sounds more. It has like a nice ring to it instead of me being like, you're a gamer.
You're a gamer.
You know, I think, we all had, I think I had my own phase where growing up I used to play a lot of games. I mean, for all of us, it all started with TV game, with the cartridges. And then, back in the day, then we got to the phones, then we got there. But for you personally, when did the journey start?
The journey actually really started when I was... I can't even remember the age, I won't even lie. But the journey started when I was actually very young.
Yeah.
We recently moved from Swakop to Hardap. Okay. And all we had in our living room was literally just a normal wooden table.
Okay.
Two wooden chairs or plastic chairs. Okay. And a TV.
This is now from Swakop?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's now the PlayStation and the PlayStation 1. And from there, that's how the journey just started. That's how it kept on growing. But then I was just a gamer.
Okay.
and then my passion grew, and I kept on playing. I kept on growing. I kept on becoming better. And then what actually made me reach the career that I am in right now was a complete accident. It was for a game that I at that point didn't like.
Okay.
I found it very annoying, and then I saw it on like a Nessa page.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw it on the Nessa page on Facebook, and it was like, come play Tekken and have the opportunity to win money and all of that.
Yeah.
So I thought like, okay, yeah, let me quickly go.
Let me see what we are.
see
Okay,
what I
but
can do.
at that point, did you know you were good already, or were you trying to see yourself compete against other people to see now where you actually stand?
Man, at that point, I thought I was good.
Yeah, but sometimes.
Like I said, I thought I was good.
Okay.
But then when I went to go compete to see if I am that good, and then I realized I am like partially that good.
You're almost there where you want to be, or
Yeah,
like where
I'm
you
almost there where I want to
rated
be.
yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, in Namibia.
Okay.
But when we went overseas,
Different ball game.
completely different ball game.
Different ball game.
I wasn't ready.
Okay.
I wasn't ready.
So when was your first time playing outside of Namibia?
The first time playing.
And how was that?
First time was 2017, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the first time I actually took a plane. First time leaving the country overseas. Oh.
How was that? How was the experience in itself?
The experience in itself was amazing. It was something new. It was something fresh. You know that thing where they say the air smells better on the other side.
I've heard that statement before. It smells better or smells different, or it's something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's something like that. So that was completely different. And so now thinking, because I was the best in Namibia, I thought like, I stand a chance to take any of these other people in the competition.
Take them on, yeah.
Yeah, no. That was my most humbling experience. That was my most humbling experience. Yeah, that was my most humbling experience, because I got utterly destroyed.
Which means like you were exposed to a different ball game. Like these guys came out with things you've never seen before.
They came out with things I've never seen before. They don't even say square or triangle. They say 1 and 2. So they will say 1 and 2 is maybe plus on block, or is maybe minus 16 on block, and they were reading frame data and all of that, and I was what is going on? What is 2? What is 1? What is?
And you're trying to play the game.
I'm just trying to play the game.
Yeah. Okay, but fast forwarding from 2017 to now, speaking of achievements that the games have brought you, I mean, people sometimes look at playing games, or it's not something that can actually fund you, that you can live off. But you that has traveled the world, that has played everywhere, what has the game brought you? What has the game brought to you?
Well, the game has brought me a vast amount of opportunities.
Okay.
It has opened my eyes to learning different cultures, learning from other people, learning what I can bring back to our country, so that I can teach. So that I can teach our people, so that I can teach. I don't even know. Teach
the youth, teach people want to get into the game. Yeah?
There we go. Yeah. So it is extremely beneficial, to be honest, because keep in mind, right now we're still struggling a little bit, but I'm pretty sure there will be a day that when we go to the World Champions, that we are going to win. Like there was actually a time that I believe it was the CSGO. Yes, it was the CSGO girls last year in Bali. Yes, the CSGO girls last year in Bali won $5,000. So they're a team of 5. So that means each of them got $1,000 US. Yeah, $1,000 US. Yeah.
An amateur boxer who looks like he could be the next big thing in boxing, Gebhard Ipinge, spoke to us today about his aspirations and why rather he would want to qualify for the Paris Olympics. He recently competed in Senegal, and of course, this is his short story.
Good day, Namibia. I'm Gebhard Ipinge, just representing the country had the concluded African Olympic qualifiers in Senegal. Yeah, it was quite a great experience. Whereby I fought 4 fights. First one against the 2 times African champs, second one against a guy from Cape Verde that lives in Europe, third one guy from Togo that also lives in Europe, and the fourth one was against an Egyptian, but he's a 2 times Olympian. It was quite a great experience. For them, made my name. They came back asking me from which country I was, yeah, and I told them. And I'm currently signed with Gambia boxing promotion in Maldives Bay.
Okay, you guys still need to qualify for the Olympics. Why do you think you need to qualify?
That's already stands that I want to represent the country at the world biggest games, Olympic Games 2024 Paris. That's the reason why I want to qualify and also win a medal for the country.
Okay.
There are not a lot of medals.
Do you think that the government prepares you guys well enough for the qualification competition?
From my experience, from my first experience here, it was not quite well. Because we only had one week training camp, and for me, I only had, out of the tournament, I only trained 5 days because I had a rough schedule with my exams, yeah. But then, yeah, other countries were prepared. A month, 2 in Europe and South America, countries like Cuba, but yeah, it's fine. Definitely the country will make a plan so that we can get more training camps.
Okay, what more can be done and what are your dreams for the future?
That we already discussed with the federation about what more can be done, but then yeah, we will just wait on the federation. And regarding my future, I'm only focused on the Olympic Games at the moment. Wanna win a medal for the country and then into pro ranks. Yeah, that's all.
Welcome to the Lejol segment. Well, there's a massive match between Uruguay versus Italy tonight in Pool A of the Rugby World Cup. Tomorrow night, we have Namibia going up against host France. Our correspondent in France, Ari Hochad, has this for you.
Good day, everyone. It is Rugby World Cup 2023 continuing, a big game this afternoon, and it is Uruguay that play against Italy. And it's going to be played in Nice. A big game for both teams, and of course also for Italy specifically. At the moment, it is France leading the group on 8 points. 2 games that they've won, no bonus points. That's a bit of a surprise. And it's New Zealand in second position on 5 points together with Italy, both of them on 5 points. Namibia and Uruguay still yet to get points from the tournament, but Uruguay, after a good performance against France, will fancy this game against Italy and see if they can upset them. That is all going to be played in Nice. Just behind me here, you can see the Italian flag. The stadium is actually there in the distance, and it's a big game. Nice getting ready for this big clash. Namibia, of course, playing against France. That will be on Thursday. Big game for Alistair Coetzee and his team. They're playing against France. That will be hoping to come back after average performance against Uruguay. And let's hear from Alistair Coetzee again. Again, I asked the question in Afrikaans, en ek het vir hom in Afrikaans gevra of die kort tyd tussen wedstryde nie vir hom moeilik is nie, of die spelers reg is om te speel teen Frankryk. Hierso is Alistair Coetzee.
Ja, ons het seker gemaak dat ons 'n bietjie vars lywe kies, jy weet, en ander spelers wat nou agtereenvolgens gespeel het, net die skete en die stampe en die stote om dit te kan oorkom. En maar ook, jy weet, ons wil graag spelers ook beloon vir harde werk op die veld, in die oefenveld.
En ook om teen Frankryk te speel tuis, die ingesteldheid.
Ja.
Ingesteldheid
hoor ek kan ek hoor van kaptein en coach is positief.
Nee, die man is almal positief. Almal geniet die hele oomblik om by die Wêreldbeker betrokke te raak. Frankryk is 'n ongelooflike goeie span. Ons het 'n baie groot uitdaging. Moenie daarby verbykyk nie. Die kontakpunte gaan verskriklik wees. Hulle is ongelooflik fisies groot, so ons gaan moet goed verdedig en ons kanse benut.
That then the voice of Alistair Coetzee, important game for Namibia coming up, and that is against France. That will be 9 p.m. kickoff time on Thursday. That game being played in Marseille, Namibia playing against France. Other news from World Cup Rugby from Ireland is that they're yet to select their team, but good news for them is that Finlay Billum, he's one of the reserves, or he's one of the forwards. He was injured against Tonga, but he's been cleared by World Rugby. He had a concussion scare, but against Tonga in the win of 59 points to 16, but he's available for selection on Saturday. Also Jack Cohen, their influential 8th man, he's been injured way before the World Cup, actually on the 5th of August against Italy in a friendly game, but he's also available for selection for Saturday. Talking about the Springboks have already confirmed their team, and they have a 7-1 split on the bench. That didn't happen before in any World Cup. So it is Kwagga Smith that needs to cover also for the backline. He's got a strong sevens background, so he's versatile enough to do that. So it is Kwagga Smith being selected as a flank, but also will cover probably wing and also centre. Kickoff time then on Saturday for the Springboks against Ireland will also be a 9 p.m. kickoff time in Paris. One can make a note of that, the big game coming up in Paris. Ari Hougaard for Sportwrap in Nice.
How do you find the perfect time? Is it in what we create? Or is perfection a form of art? Can we taste the perfect time? Move to it. Feel it. Or is it best enjoyed together? The perfect time is out there.